This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for the month of October 2018. We have a look at the big energies here, which will touch on most of your lives in one way or another, or it could tell the entire story for you for the month. If you would like a personal or private reading, or that incredible soulmate reading, or perhaps a weekly heads-up reading for your star sign, please go to my website. You can purchase all the readings there or book them. And coming up next, you will see a sample of the layout that I would use for a weekly heads-up reading, and you would receive an audio recording of what's happening for the week for your star sign as well. Capricorn, we're going to start with your relationships, then we'll move on to your success reading, your happiness reading, and finish up with the important overarching energy for the month of October for you. Nearly got that the wrong way around. Right, I will repeat as per usual. For the romance section, I use the romance angel cards, but it can also apply to any important one-on-one partnership that you have. I will also read the literal meanings on the cards, but when they are in a layout or a spread, and when I get downloaded messages for you, it will expand on it. It will even add slightly different meanings to the cards. I listen to the messages that come through for you. So new love, the literal meaning, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So, I'm going to start with those of you that have a permanent partnership or relationship. For you, there is a resurgence of what you feel for that partner. That chemistry between you, the spark between you, even if it's a business partnership that's really important, you still need that spark between the two of you, or three of you, whatever the case may be. You find that you get it again in October, and it's courtesy of a social situation. You end up in a social situation with your partner or partners, and this sparks that chemistry between the lot of you again. It gets you going again. You find this resurgence of that connection between you. These are past life relationships. In other words, you've known each other in past lives. Please excuse me. We have what's called a knobthorn tree flowering all over the wildlife estate here. It is magnificently beautiful, but my goodness me, my sinuses have a bit of an issue with it. So I will sniff once in a while. Okay, so back to your reading. So these people are from your past life. So you have that connection with them anyway. You have history together. You have long history together. The fact that it shows up in this reading is saying just that. The retreat card says that perhaps all of you need to get together, you and your partners, and disconnect a bit from the outside world in social media, cell phones, internet, newspapers, television, and spend a bit of really good quality time together, and you will be able to find that connection you had, that spark that sparked off one another, and made for either very good marriages or partnerships, whatever the case may be. Those of you looking for relationships, somebody new stirs your feelings in October. Once again, courtesy of a social situation, your friends, or when you go out somewhere or do something with a group of people, that is where you meet this person. There's instant chemistry with them. This is because it's a past life relationship. So you've had relationships in other lives before, more than one probably. You're probably going to get time to spend together towards the end of October, just the two of you, despite the fact you've actually met up in a social situation which probably didn't give you time to, just the two of you, to get to know one another. But it comes towards the end of October, and this is when you get to know that person a bit better. You get to find out a bit more about who and what this person is, and is there more than chemistry. Your success cards, which are tarot cards, is called Strength, Ten of Fire, Nine of Fire, and Temptation. The call card is always about a call back to your integrity. It's about finding that which is true to you. Now, this can apply to any area of your life. So this could be your family life, it can be your spiritual life, it can be your career life, it can be your school life, whatever the case may be. But this is a call for you to be true to you. In other words, walk the path that you know is your path. If you're choosing a career direction, It's time to choose something that is yours and yours alone. Not what you've been pressurized into thinking you should do, not what you feel you ought to be doing, but to do something that is genuinely you. And this can apply to anything in your life at the moment. That love card or strength card in other tarot decks says this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but you never get that card without being assured that you have what it takes to face whatever this is. So choosing your direction, your path, what you know is right for you to do is going to be a bit of a challenge, but you are strong enough to do it. This is not a challenge that is insurmountable. In fact, I don't think it's even that great a challenge because you have the inner determination and strength to walk that path. The Ten of Fire speaks about getting rid of sort of responsibilities and duties and things that have burdened you a bit. Perhaps it is that you've been walking a path that wasn't your path. You've been doing something in your career, you've chosen a career direction, you're doing a project, you have a situation in your family which you don't feel is walking your path, is true to who you are, is working, or you're not following what you know you really should be doing and saying. And in October, you get the opportunity to change that. The Nine of Fire says don't rush into this. Wait a bit and watch. Make your mind up, okay? Decide what it is that is genuinely you and what you want to do. But then watch a while, because I don't think all the pieces have fallen into place yet. The Temptation card says also be aware that materialism, material goods, money, is not the be-all and end-all in this situation of yours. There's more to this situation than that. So if you're basing your decisions purely on, I have to make a living, I must earn lots of money, I must have this, I must have that, I think that's what that standing back a bit is about. Things will probably come to light that will make you see things a little differently. And then you will realize you cannot base your decisions on materialism alone. It has to be based on whether your heart is in it, your soul is in it. In the end, the way you feel about something has a big, big part to play in how much material abundance will manifest in your life. The two are connected. So if you're doing something that is at the root of you, you know is just really not your thing, you're going to find along the line material abundance is going to become an issue because there's no resonance there. The energies don't meet up. So take a bit to think about that. Don't rush into this decision. But it is burdening you, something that you're doing that is not your path, that is not right for you, that is not your choice or decision that your heart and soul would have made. But take a bit of time to watch a while, see how things pan out for a little bit before you go ahead and make very big moves. Make the decisions, but don't make the big moves just yet. Take it slowly to make them. Now your happiness cards, which these are the fated elements, they're the tea leaf fortune telling cards. This is the stuff that comes into your life that you don't have a say over it coming into your life. How you respond and react to it, what you do with the energies there, you have a lot of say. So it's the older woman, the frying pan, the grasshopper, the ant, the firecracker, the skull, the bouquet, the carrot, the dog barking, and the boat. The older woman says dealings or relationships with an older woman. The frying pan says trouble and accusation. The grasshopper says situation in the balance that requires careful handling. There's an older woman that will play a part in your life in October. There's trouble there with her. Handle it carefully and you will be fine. So this means don't jump in there head first and tackle it head on. Handle it with care and you will find you will be able to navigate it through it fairly well, if not really well. The ant, the firecracker, and the skull. The ant says work, achievement, success. The firecracker says excitement. The skull says hidden secrets can harm you. When I see those three together, I think the excitement is you achieve something great in October because of something that you do. Something delivers the reward for what you have done and it's very exciting for you. There is, however, within this, something you want to keep quiet. When this card comes up, I always get that feeling that if you want to keep something quiet, then do that. Don't tell one person. That person is just as likely to tell someone else or tell someone else or tell someone else, and that's where the trouble comes in. If you have something that you genuinely need to keep quiet, then keep it quiet. Keep it entirely to yourself. It is your business. It is nobody else's. It could be that you get a massive pay raise. It could be a big contract. It could be something like that. And going around and even telling one person can have the kind of effect that you were really hoping would not happen. So it's just a kind of a little heads up for you. If you feel you need to keep quiet about something, if you feel you need, people won't understand your pay raise, people won't understand your achievement, whatever it is, then keep it to yourself. Don't tell one person, because they're just as likely to tell someone else. Okay, the next card is the bouquet, which is compliments from an admirer. The carrot says opportunity or windfall. The dog barking says advice from a friend. So somebody is appreciative of what you are doing, and I think that's where this reward and achievement and success comes from. It's an opportunity and it's a windfall. But you get advice about this if you haven't already, right? And the boat says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So it shows up again. You're about to score something, Capricorn. But there's definitely a little bit of a thing here about keeping it to yourself for a little bit. Don't go telling the whole world just yet, or even one person just yet. It's something that you've got to keep to yourself for a little bit. But it is a very nice thing, whatever it may be. Your final card, which is the overarching energy for the month of October. Oh, I got such a clear message with that card now. Okay, so this is all about the energy that you must put into everything in October. The energy that is sort of prevalent, most important in your life in October. And it's groom. And this is get ready. Get yourself ready for a big shift in your life, an elevation in your life, a new path with you as the star in it. That's the message I'm getting. So go get a new haircut, redo your wardrobe, have your nails done, pamper yourself, look after yourself, eat well, go to the gym, do all those things, because you're preparing yourself for something. And the process of doing the physicality of it, okay, looking after your diet, dressing well, having your hair done, all that kind of thing, is all part of making you feel within yourself that you appreciate yourself. And this will play a big part in what is going to be happening in your life next. Right, total download for you guys. Big message there for you guys. Very clear that came with that card. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal private reading, I'm just going to repeat again, or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. You can either email or go to the website and book or purchase a reading. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking and subscribing. And also to those of you that are sharing my videos, a very, very special thank you. I truly appreciate it.